Welcome student. In 6th standard you have learnt about the bar graph, how to draw the bar graph. In this chapter joint bar graph we will be studying how to draw the joint bar graph. To understand this I will take one example from the exercise itself. The number of saplings planted by schools on the World Tree Day is given in the table below. Draw the joint bar graph. Two schools, they are planting the saplings. The names of trees are given and their number of saplings is given. So let us see this graph. This axis which you can see horizontal one, this is x-axis. And the vertical axis, this is y-axis. These two axes, they meet or intersect at 90 degrees. That point is point of intersection and it is denoted by O. The right hand side at the top you have to mention the scale. Scale is necessary. What you are taking on the y-axis. For example, here 1 centimeter is equal to 10 saplings. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 saplings. It may be 1 centimeter is equal to 10 students. Whatever is mentioned, that scale you have to write in the right hand corner. The names of two schools, Nutan Vidyalay and Bharat Vidyalay. So Nutan Vidyalay, it is denoted by the blank bar, and Bharat Vidyalay, it is denoted by the bar having slanting lines. So at a glance we get all this information by drawing the joint bar graph, by looking at the joint bar graph. Then you can observe the graph and mention, you can get the information about the maximum number of trees planted, the minimum number of trees planted, or the difference between the maximum number and the minimum number, what data is mentioned on the x-axis, what data is mentioned on the y-axis. All such information at a glance you can study from the joint bar graph. So this is our first example. Now we will draw the next joint bar graph. Now we will go to the next example, second one from practice set 31. The table shows the number of people who had different juices at the juice bar on Saturday and Sunday. 2 days are given to you, Saturday and Sunday, and the number of people they are given to you who consume this juice. So the juice of sweet lime, orange, apple and pineapple. So with this information, let us draw the joint bar graph. The number of people drinking the juice of sweet lime on Saturday is 43 and Sunday is 59. So here I have done the markings on x-axis. These markings are there on the graph paper at equal distances 1 centimeter, and here y-axis I have taken 1 centimeter is equal to 10 customers. So up to 100 I have marked on the y-axis. So the number of sweet lime juice consumed is 43 and 59. So here you can just mark 43 over here. So let us draw the and on Sunday it is 59. So you just do the marking for 59. So near about here. So you have to draw the bar this bar is blank one, and the people consuming on Sunday, it is shown by slanting lines. The next one, orange juice, the number is 30. So here you have 30. So draw the bar in this way. Join this. Then the other number is 65. So between 60 and 70 you will get 65. So just do rough marking like this and draw the people drinking apple juice 56 and 78. 56 is here. Little bit. (78) between 70 and 80 you do the rough marking. Draw the drinking pineapple juice 40 and 67. So let us do the marking of 40 over here. And 67. Approximately. On the graph paper you have to do it, the marking accurately, because each centimeter is divided in 10 equal divisions. So here we will show this number of people consuming the juice by the two different bars. The people drinking the juice on Saturday is shown by blank bar, and the people drinking the juice on Sunday is shown by the bar having the slanting lines. So in this way, at a glance, you can answer the questions asked and get the data or the information. The third example, we will draw the joint bar graph. The following numbers of votes were cast at 5 polling booths during the Gram Panchayat election. Draw the joint bar graph for this data. Data of men and women is given and the number of booths are 5. So we have to draw the joint bar graph. So we will draw on the graph paper. This is x-axis where the number of booths are shown. This is y-axis. Here the number of votes is shown on y-axis. Now here I have shown 1 centimeter is equal to 50 voters. 50 voters are shown 1 centimeter. Now we will draw the bar graph. The first booth, the number of men is 200. So we will do the marking for 200. Here 200 marking is there. And the number of women is 700. So 700, you do the marking over here. Now this you can color it black or show it with shaded lines. Then the next is number of men is 270. So here we will do the rough marking over here, 270, like this, and draw the bar. Then the number of women is 240. So this is the exact marking, 240. Draw the bar like this, and you can use different colors to show the two bars. The next is 560 and 340. So here the marking of 560 is there. 560 and 340. The next number, booth number 4, 820. So this is the marking over here, 820 and 640. So this is the bar for 820 and 640. So this is the marking, accurate marking. Draw the bar in this way. Then the last booth, 850. So this is the exact marking. And the number of women is 470. The distance between two consecutive bars, joint bars, should be equal distance should be there. So accordingly you have to do the marking on the x-axis. So the remaining example from this exercise, I think 3 examples are there. You have to complete in the graph book. You have to purchase the graph book for this. It may be your notebook size or bigger size also will do. And all the bar, joint bar graphs, whatever examples are given in the exercise, you have to complete it after watching this video. That will be the homework for you. From these examples, we come to know in joint bar graph, the width of all columns should be equal. The distance between any two consecutive sets of joint bars should be equal. Joint bar graph is used for comparative study.